you want to know a curious fact about all the countries in the world? Get ready for a trip through all the nations of the world, many of which you didn't know about until today, with a curious fact about each of them. Subscribe to enjoy this News Arpado content right now. Afghanistan. It is ruled by the Taliban, who took control of this country in August 2021 and have implemented their strict interpretation of Islamic law, resulting in significant restrictions on rights and freedoms, especially for women and girls. Albania. Albania's most illustrious figure is Mother Teresa of Calcutta. Although she was born in Skopje, now North Macedonia, her family was of Albanian origin. Germany. Here the motorways, known as Autobahnen, are famous for having certain sections with no speed limit. Approximately 65% of German motorways do not have a mandatory speed limit, although a speed of 130 kilometers per hour is recommended. Andorra. Here you will find the Roc del Caire, an impressive viewing platform that extends 20 meters above the void, of which 8 meters are suspended without support below, providing an exciting experience for visitors. Angola. Angola's official currency is the kwanza. A notable peculiarity of this currency is that Angolan kwanza cannot be taken out of the country, and attempts to do so are illegal, as it is intended to prevent capital flight. Antigua and Barbuda. The highest point in the country, formerly known as Boggy Peak, has been renamed in honor of former U.S. President Barack Obama. It is now called Mount Obama in recognition of his historic presidency and his ancestral ties to the Caribbean region. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is in the process of building what will be the world's largest hotel, the Abraj Khudai, in the holy city of Mecca. The hotel, once completed, will have 10,000 rooms, spread across 12 towers of 45 floors each. Algeria. The Algerian population has a strong Berber influence, one of the oldest cultures in North Africa. The language of this tribe is Tamazight, and in 2016, it was recognized as an official language in Algeria, along with Arabic. Argentina. Argentina's national drink is yerba mate, an infusion that has its roots in indigenous Guarani cultures and is prepared by filling a gourd called mate with yerba and adding hot water. This is drunk through a straw, a kind of metal straw that filters the leaves. Armenia. Armenia was the first country to adopt Christianity as its official religion in 301 AD under the reign of Tiridates III. Aruba. Known for its white sand beaches and crystal clear waters, it offers unique experiences such as visiting Flamingo Beach, a beach on a private island accessible from Aruba via organized boat tours. Upon arrival at the beach, visitors are greeted by a colony of pink flamingos roaming freely on the sand and shallow waters. Australia. Here you will find the largest sand island in the world, Fraser Island, with an impressive length of 122 kilometers. The island got its name in honor of Eliza Fraser, a European woman who was shipwrecked on its shores in 1836 and who survived thanks to the help of the local Aboriginal tribes, known as the Butchulla. Austria. One of the curiosities that surprised us the most is that although the croissant is commonly associated with French pastries, it originated in Austria. Also, Adolf Hitler was Austrian. Azerbaijan. This country is home to approximately 400 active mud volcanoes, more than any country in the world. These are known locally as Yanardağ, or fiery volcanoes, but they do not emit lava, but instead expel mud, water, and gases. Bahamas. Here is the island of Big Major Cay, also known as Pig Beach. This small, uninhabited island is famous for its approximately 20 swimming pigs that have become a major tourist attraction, as they live freely on the island and enjoy swimming in the warm Caribbean waters. Bahrain. The Al Khalifa family has ruled the country since the 18th century. This dynasty came to power in 1783 when Ahmed ibn Muhammad al-Khalifa, known as Ahmed the Conqueror, led the takeover of Bahrain. Today, Hamad bin Isa al-Khalifa is the king, and Salman bin Hamad bin Isa al-Khalifa is the prime minister. Bangladesh. It is home to one of the most majestic species in the animal kingdom, the Bengal tiger. This impressive feline finds its refuge in the Sundarbans, the largest mangrove swamp in the world with an intricate network of rivers and canals. which stretches across the southwest of the country and part of India. Barbados. It is the birthplace of one of the brightest stars in the world of music, Rihanna. In Barbados, Rihanna is a national icon and a source of pride for her compatriots. In 2018, the government of Barbados appointed her as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, recognizing her contribution to culture and the promotion of the country on the global stage. Belarus. Home to the European Bison Sanctuary, the largest land mammal in Europe, Belize is known as the Belovezhskaya Pusha National Park. Belize, one of its islands, is owned by the famous actor and environmental activist Leonardo DiCaprio. This island, called Blackador Cay, was purchased by DiCaprio in 2005 with the aim of building a luxury eco-resort that will not only be environmentally friendly, but will also help restore and protect the local ecosystem. Benin. Despite being one of the smallest countries in Africa and known by very few, it is home to more than 50 different ethnic groups. The Fon are the majority group, representing more than a third of the population. Bolivia. There are no McDonald's in Bolivia. Bosnia-Herzegovina. The official drink in Bosnia and Herzegovina is coffee, but specifically Bosanska Kafa, which is very similar to Turkish coffee. This is ground in a special pot called a jezva and served in small cups with its strong flavor, accompanied by a sweet, such as a lokum, a Turkish delight. Botswana. Here is the only population of swimming lions found in the Okavango Delta. This unique population of lions has developed exceptional swimming skills due to its canals, which forces the lions to adapt to the aquatic conditions in order to survive. Brazil. Here is the Lençóis Maranhenses National Park, which, although often called a desert, is actually a region where something extraordinary happens. It rains a lot, but there are also white sand dunes that stretch for miles. Brunei. It is known for being one of the two remaining absolute monarchies in Asia. Under the reign of Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, Brunei has maintained a system of government where the monarch has almost unlimited power. Renowned for his vast personal wealth, his fortune is estimated to be worth around $20 billion, making him one of the richest people in the world. Bulgaria. In Bulgaria, shaking your head sideways means yes, while shaking it up and down means no, contrary to all countries. Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is famous for hosting the Tour de Faso, an annual cycling race that is considered the African equivalent of the Tour de France. This competition attracts cyclists from across the African continent and beyond, and is a major event in the country's sporting calendar. Burundi. A notable curiosity about Burundi is its position on the Population Happiness Index. Burundians are often ranked last on this index, making it the country with the lowest life satisfaction in the world, often labeled as the most miserable. Bhutan. Bhutan, a small kingdom in the Himalayas, has gained global recognition for its commitment to gross national happiness, an index first introduced in Bhutan in the 1970s by the fourth king, Jigme Singye Wangchuck, which focuses on psychological well-being, environmental conservation, and cultural preservation, leaving aside the typical GDP per capita. Belgium. A notable curiosity about Belgium is that the city of Antwerp, located in the Flemish region of the country, is known as the world capital of diamonds, as it plays a central role in the global diamond trade, especially in terms of cutting, trading, and selling 84% of these precious stones in the world. The Antwerp Diamond Exchange, founded in 1893, is one of the oldest and most prestigious in the world, where multi-million-dollar transactions of rough and polished diamonds are carried out. Cape Verde. It is considered the most democratic country in Africa, and its citizens enjoy significant political rights, including regular and fair elections, as well as active participation in the political life of the country through political parties and other civil organizations. Cambodia. The Cambodian language, also known as Khmer, consists of 72 letters, making it the largest alphabet in the world. It is also known for having the only national flag and coat of arms in the world that features a prominent historical building, Cambodia's famous Angkor Wat Temple. Cameroon. Here is Lake Nyos, considered the most poisonous lake in the world. What makes it so dangerous is its periodic release of large amounts of carbon dioxide and other volcanic gases. Canada. Despite being the second largest country in the world by total area, Canada has a considerably smaller population than the state of California in the United States. Chad. A notable curiosity about Chad is the intense militarization of its cities, especially in the capital, N'Djamena. This is due to the war with Libya in the 1980s and the subsequent civil wars. This is why it is important to be cautious when taking photographs in this country. Chile. Home to the Gran Torre Santiago, the tallest building in South America at approximately 300 meters tall. China. It has the largest military in the world in terms of personnel, with more than 2 million men and women on active duty. China is also the country with the second highest defense budget on the planet at $300 billion after the United States. Cyprus. It is divided into two main entities: the Republic of Cyprus, the southern part of the island that controls approximately 59% of the territory, and which has been a member of the European Union since 2004. Then there is the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, the northern part of the island that is recognized only by Turkey and emerged as a result of Turkish military intervention in 1974 in response to a Greek coup seeking union with Greece. Colombia. Here you will find a lost city called Tayuna in the dense jungle of the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta. To reach this archaeological site, you need to take a hike of approximately 3 days along trails that cross a humid and well-preserved jungle. Comoros. Have you ever heard anyone talk about this country? It is a country where Islam is the predominant religion, with approximately 98% of the population professing it. Republic of the Congo. In the 1960s, the famous revolutionary leader Che Guevara was in the Republic of the Congo. Guevara saw in the Congo an ideal setting to begin a guerrilla campaign, influenced by the political situation after the assassination of Patrice Lumumba, the first president of the independent Congo, and the desire to free himself from colonialism. Democratic Republic of the Congo. Kinshasa, the capital of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and Brazzaville, the capital of the Republic of the Congo, are the two closest capitals in the world between two different countries just 7 kilometers away. South Korea. South Korea is home to some of the most recognized companies worldwide in various industrial sectors, such as Samsung Electronics, Hyundai Motor Company, LG Electronics, and Kia Corporation. North Korea. It has functioned as an absolute monarchy, as since its founding in 1948, the country has had only 3 leaders who have exercised totalitarian control over the state and society: Kim Il-sung, his son Kim Jong-il, and Kim Jong-un's son, currently in power. Costa Rica. The Bahia Balena region is located in a peculiar geographical formation with a distinctive shape of a whale's tail seen from above. Croatia. In Croatia, there is the city of Hum, which calls itself the smallest city in the world. Located in the Istria region, Hum has a population of approximately 20 inhabitants, and its urban area covers only a few hectares and is known for its medieval charm, narrow cobblestone streets, and historic architecture. Cuba. Cuba is known for having a high number of qualified doctors in proportion to its population. With approximately 70,000 qualified doctors, the country has invested considerably in medical education, and compared to the entire African continent, Cuba has more doctors. Curaçao. This island in the Caribbean Sea is located a very short distance from mainland Venezuela. Barely 50 kilometers separate Curaçao from the Venezuelan mainland. Ivory Coast. It is the world leader in cocoa production. Another curious fact is that on 2 occasions, the Ivorian national team won penalty shootouts with particularly high results. In the first case, the score ended with a result of 11-10, and in the second case, with a score of 12-11. And this has been all the curiosities from A to E of each country in the world. Do not forget to like and subscribe to never miss out on great content.